Keep it going for Garrett, everybody. What a great host. All right, guys. I'll start by addressing some obvious facts. I know I look like a vegan. I get it. I look like this hipster hobo crossover. You know, it's kind of my style. I know I look like a vegan, and I'm trying. It's just hard. It gets a lot easier when you realize what animals you really don't care about, though. Like chickens. Fuck 'em. And they're delicious, so it's like a win-win, you know? You know who really hates chickens? You guys ever been to a Chinese buffet? They got like 12 different types of chicken. I know, it's true. 11 different sauces, and then one's just chicken on a stick. Like, you're not even trying with that one. You didn't prepare it any differently. You just cooked it and put it on a stick. Let's call it teriyaki. But the kids love it, let me tell you. Speaking of kids, we got any parents in the crowd here? Woo! Nice, nice. I'm a father myself. I'm sorry, there's only us, it seems. All right, cool. Good for you guys, actually. No, I'm a father myself. The other night I was giving my son a bath, washing him up with a washcloth, and he looks at the washcloth and goes, "Daddy, that washcloth has a hole in it." And I look down and go, "Huh, you're right." I just folded it over, kept washing him up. But in my head I was like, damn, my son's smart as hell. You know, if you're a parent, you have those small, proud parent moments. I was like, man, my son's smart as shit. And I don't know where he gets that intelligence from. You know, it's not from me. It's definitely not from his mom. Well, because neither of us saw the hole in the condom that night. No, that's my son. I love them, though. I guess I should. That's one thing my parents taught me. Being a parent is fucking weird, definitely, but it's great. My parents, for example, if you can't tell, I'll blame it on the lighting. I'm kind of black. Half black, to be exact. My mom is white, my dad is black. Such is tradition. Tradition, stereotype, semantics. If you don't know, black men are traditionally attracted to thick white women. Can you? My mom's thick. She's thick with 2 C's, I'll give it to her. Not like that. But that's about where the stereotypes end, though, because my mom is probably the blackest white woman I've ever met. But it makes sense because my dad is definitely the whitest black man. Like, there's Carlton from Fresh Prince, and then there's my dad. Like, there's a scale, and he's pretty high above it. Like, for instance, I'll start with my mom, though. Like, my mom's favorite TV shows, shows like Love and Hip Hop. Any city, pick a city. She'll watch Real Housewives, but only of Atlanta. My dad's favorite TV shows, just Star Trek, actually. Yep, he's the black one, mind you. My dad drinks Bud Light. That's it. Maybe that's pretty white, I guess. My mom doesn't drink at all. She just smokes weed, which I know isn't inherently black. But she does smoke weed right before she smokes her Newports. So I guess that makes sense. They did teach me, though, that parenting can be really hard, you know, because you want to raise your kid up and, you know, teach them all the things you wish you would have known at a young age, you know, but it's hard because people figure things out in life so differently and at different, you know, stages in life. Like, I didn't even figure out that I had a son until he was already 3 months old, which I guess is pretty black of me as well. But I also didn't figure out that I had chlamydia until I got a prostate exam, which I'm told is uncommon. Just a weird route to things, I guess. I don't know, really. I don't know why. Why did I go in for a prostate exam at 21 years old? I don't know. I was peeing weird, and I thought, you know what, let's check my butt. There needs to be an easier way, guys. I think there needs to be a scared straight for kind of like lesser life mistakes, you know? Like SoundCloud rappers, because we all know where that's going. Or like white people who like to say the N-word. Oh, sounds like we got a couple. You know what? I can see some overlap there. We can do the same program for both of them, actually. We'll just take them both to Detroit, drop them off downtown, have at it. Let the SoundCloud rappers try to peddle their mixtapes, see how well that goes. Let the white people who say nigga do that. See how long you last. The neat thing about being kind of black, besides still being white enough to say words like neat, that's the only N-word that kind of makes me cringe. I can't really say words like that in front of my black friends and family. In front of them, I don't really have white privilege. I have more like white allowance, where I'm allowed to do or say so many white things before I gotta switch it up real quick. Like the number's 3. I can do 3 really white things before I gotta do like 5 really black things. It's a compromise we came up with. Okay, we got some history buffs over here. But the neat thing about being kind of black is that any relationship I get into is automatically an interracial relationship. Which means, yes, I'm destined to disappoint fathers of any race. You're welcome. And I think I'd be pretty versatile in the porn industry as well, you know, just for those tags. Maybe a new category. Speaking of porn, while we're on the subject, I want to blame porn for a lot of unrealistic sexual expectations set on me, and I think men in general. I think you guys can attest to this, you know. All right, I'm alone, cool. It's all right, I feel you. Like obviously, you know, the obvious one, length of those videos. All I'm saying is 27 minutes is a lot to expect from me. You can pick one, 2 or 7. And I'm telling you now, one of them's going to be a stretch. All right, that's my time, guys. Thank you so much.